It's going to be really good. I think it'll be one of the better facilities in the country, and most importantly, it's the best facility that we could build for CU, and really proud of it. And I think it's going to be transformational for our athletic department. It's going to allow us to achieve our long-term vision and our short-term mission, which is to create a world-class experience for our student athletes, operate in a fiscally responsible manner, and compete for and win championships. So I'm excited about it. I think it's great, and really like the way it's laid out and the design and the way it looks like it should fit at this university.
So Populous, the architect group that was kind of building this whole facility through, did you guys have any design input with them, or did you kind of say to Jeremy Krug and the staff, have at it?
Yeah, no, we certainly did have a lot of input in it from day one. And with it being a design build, it's a little bit different because you build as you design, because we had a short time frame to get this done, and that's before the start of the season, and we didn't break ground until May 12th of 2014. So to build 337,000 square feet of space in a 16 to 18 month period is really challenging. And Populous, while they took our vision and they designed it, they did an incredible job. Logistically, the way this facility lays out is as good as any I've seen.
So when you look at the facilities compared to places like Oregon, UCLA, USC, their places are architecturally a little bit more modern and modern looking. So was it important to you, or was there any pressure at all to have the aesthetic kind of remain the CU trademark aesthetic of brick and tile?
And that's the only way I would want it, because I think it's important that this facility fit and look like it's been here for 100 years or as long as this stadium's been here. And I think they've captured that look, and we've been able to capture the flat irons and the look from the facilities. And I think Populous did a great job in designing it so it had that same feel and look. And look, USC, they do a great job, and their facility fits their campus. The way they've laid out and the way they've told the story inside that facility of Trojan Athletics, I think is terrific. I think Oregon's a little bit different. It's big, and there's a lot of flashy things, and I think it's great for them. But for CU, we wanted to capture, and if you look at, we don't have a lot of the graphics done yet, but the graphics will really capture the flat irons. They'll capture that view as you come over the hill on 36, and they'll capture Ralphie and kind of that spirit in these facilities. We wanted to remain who we are and not be some futuristic facility.
So you had to go out and get some extra money to kind of complete this project through. Do you think that all of that money has gone into the right spots, and that the overall cost of this project is going to have the ends justify the means?
Oh, I think so. I don't think there's any question. I think this facility is going to allow, it's going to be here for a number of years, and what it's allowing us to do is to generate revenue from this facility. And so we've created space that this community doesn't have. We're already booking weddings on our rooftop terrace because it's the most spectacular view in this region, and it's going to allow us to generate more revenue for the athletic department to be able to pay for these facilities. So I think when you do a return on an investment analysis on how this facility will fare over time, will more than pay for the $156 million that this facility costs.
So the environmental cost of it aside, it's kind of known that this is a very environmentally efficient building. What else about this makes it unique from the state-of-the-art facilities in other Pac-12 schools?
Well, I think what makes it unique, one, is the layout and the logistics, and I credit Populous for that because it looks great. But we're also renovating the Dow Ward Center, which is important, and this benefits all of our student athletes. A lot of these facilities don't benefit all of the student athletes. Ours do. And then we've also created 3 spaces in these facilities that we can lease out on non-game day events, on non-game days. So it'll allow us to generate revenue, to bring conferences, to bring business to this community. It allows us to collaborate with the city of Boulder and with this Front Range region. In addition, we've also taken the whole second floor and we've leased that space out to the Boulder Community Health and the CU School of Medicine, and they're running a CU Sports Medicine and Performance facility up there that will be open 7 days a week or 6 days a week that'll be open to the public, and so it's another great collaborator. Brings people onto our campus. It gives them touch points with our athletic department and our university, and I think that's important. And what this facility will do, both for the weekend warrior and the athletes in this area, and what it'll do for elite athletes, I think it's going to be very unique. There's very few schools in America that have a facility like we have on the second floor.
So have you guys worked with Populous in the past? What was the process of kind of finding them? Because in this span of architectural companies, they're very well known for producing very, very good stadium buildings.
Personally, I've worked with them before when I was with the Texas Rangers, but that really isn't the process. You know, whether you've worked with them before. We had 8. We had a written bid, and then we had an oral bid where they came in and they did an oral presentation. So there was a written and an oral. There were 8 different design build teams. So they came in. It was a little unique because they come in as one team. So Populous was hooked up with Mortensen, and this architecture firm, design firm, was hooked up with this other, construction group. So they came in as 8 different groups, and we went through the process, and they came out on top on our written, oral, and the bid. So
what was the best thing about their presentation that you and your staff enjoyed the most and made you think, actually, let me rephrase that. What was the clinching factor that made you guys think, okay, this is the guys that we want to go
Well,
with?
Again, it comes down to how they're graded and how they're evaluated during that process. And I guess the thing that was exciting at the end is that they also came with the lowest bid. And so we knew the quality of Populous. Obviously, they're one of the best design firms in America and in the world, and particularly for sports-related things. And we knew that. We also knew Mortensen was a real quality construction company. And when they came in with the lowest bid, that was the thing that kind of sealed the deal, because they were probably leading going into and the bid was sealed. So it was, we had to unseal the bid so we knew what it was. And so you get a certain amount of points for that bid, and they came in with the lowest bid, and that kind of sealed the deal.
So it kind of makes everything good. The Flatirons have kind of their own identity within this build. The CU campus, Folsom Field, everything is very uniform now. So how important is it? It's, for the future of the athletics, for the future of the school itself, to have not only this state-of-the-art facility, but something that has almost a more deep-rooted attachment to the history of the institution.
Well, it does, because this facility is going to allow us to do more collaboration with our faculty and staff as it relates to what we're doing on the second floor. It's also a connector and a collaborator with our community, which I think is important for CU. I mean, we've been here for a number of years. We're going to be here for a number more years, and to have this facility kind of be the thing that draws us together with the community and with the faculty and athletics, I think is all important for us. And I'm excited about what I think it can do for this community. And when I say the community, I'm talking about CU, I'm talking about Boulder, the Front Range, and I'm talking about athletics.
Kind of makes that home opener against Massachusetts not come quick enough, huh?
No, actually, I'm glad it's September 12th because it gives us some time to get everything done. So we're ready to show this to the world. But it's a great facility, and it's going to show really well for us.